VOR. This is Ed.
This is Mike.
This is Carl.
This is Casey Jones.
You know, honestly, the only thing I like about any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies from Michael Bay so far is the fact that they cast the guy that plays Oliver Queen as Casey Jones in the new one. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, Stephen Amell. They got him cast as Casey Jones this time around. That might actually get me off my ass to go see one of the movies. So,
who is he?
The character he's playing, or the actor?
The actor.
Actor. He plays Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow, in the TV show Arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was also on WWE Super Slam. That's the joke. He was on SummerSlam, and he actually wrestled. He did a really good job. It was
awesome.
Really cool. So
cool.
Yeah.
And he's super hot.
I'm not going to lie, he is.
Ladies love him.
I don't swing that way, but
some of the fellas.
Yeah, I was going to say he gives me the vapors.
That's the thing, is like you gotta give credit where credit's due. Otherwise, you're just a dick.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just being like, no, I can't like anything with a penis.
Right. Yeah. Your prettiness makes me uncomfortable, which means I think I like you. So we're just gonna stop this right here.
Exactly.
I think I like you.
It's kind of like those people who say like I don't
What's
like
up,
porn.
Doc?
It's like those people who say like I don't watch porn. You're just like, oh no, you're the freak. You're the really freaky one.
Right. You just don't say what kind of porn you watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may not consider it porn. Kind of like how, crazy people don't think they're crazy. Bad guys don't think they're bad guys.
Right.
Yeah.
We know.
So,
gay little people, African American snuff. Doesn't get it for you. Like, that's too soft core.
It's so far out.
3D animated.
It's not classified as porn yet.
I want 3D animated, gay African American midget snuff.
It's totally legal. It's all CGI. It's totally legal. You're gonna find stuff on my hard drive that's objectionable, but
it might be objectionable, but it's animated. People fucking and eating their children.
But you know where you won't find any of that? Back to the Future.
Thank you for saving us, Carl. Thank you.
No incest cannibalism there.
Because it's late in the day and my brain's like, yeah, go with it. Go with it. Yes, and.
This is what we wanted to talk about. Let's go back in time.
That's one of the best opens yet, guys. But
yes,
one thing that they totally got wrong in Back to the Future: Huey Lewis in the news, no longer a thing.
It is here. It's right here.
It is. I'm sorry. I love Huey Lewis in the news. I have sports.
The heart of rock and roll is still beating, Carl.
I have it on vinyl. I have sports on vinyl. I don't care. There's no shame in my game. So, but Back to the Future. Strangely enough, I always thought it was really funny some of the predictions they made, and one of the few ones that like are really close to coming true was the Cubs almost winning the World Series.
Oh my God! And people were treating that like it was legacy, and I'm like, they're still gonna cock it up.
Yeah.
And they cocked it up.
Yeah.
Do you really feel that way, Ed? Because I mean, really, you should have had a little bit of faith.
Why? Because I live here? Bullshit. I want the faith taken out of Cubs Park. I want the blindless. Well, next year, guys. Well, next year. Well, next year. No, fuck you. Everybody, stop feeding these assholes money. Stop, because if you get the Cubs gig, you're probably like, oh, dude, baseball is the best decision I ever made in my life because I don't even have to win. Bullshit. Fuck it.
It's like getting signed to the Mets. You're just like you're getting paid participation award.
I thought it was more like being signed to like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, except that when they lose, it's nothing funny about it. It's not like somebody like they did a barrel roll or they made like a 3-man pyramid to catch something. It's just like oh wow, this guy's like the best player in the league this year. He got MVP. But we still can't win the goddamn pennant. Fuck you. No more money. No more Cubs. No more money.
I love that
Tough
Ed,
love.
a man who is not passionate about sports at all, has such a passionate opinion on the Chicago Cubs.
Because I'm passionate about entitlement. I want no entitlement. And then we have a whole generation of people who are growing up saying, you know what? It's okay because you get a blue ribbon just for being there. No, sometimes you need shaming to make better characters, right? Better people come from losing. Fuck that shit.
Speaking of, Marty McFly, a lot of character from being born into a losing family.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Jailbird Joey. His father's a weirdo.
A pervy weirdo, too.
Which one? Who was the pervy weirdo?
Crispin Glover.
Oh my God, that guy.
He was a peeping Tom. He's like a pro.
He can't be that crazy. He cannot be that crazy. I think it's an act.
Right. I've wondered about that myself because
branding.
He's so ugly. He's so ugly.
It's like Schwarzenegger's accent. It's all branding. There's no reason that Schwarzenegger can live in this country for this long and still talk like that.
And not only that, but I think there was a point where his accent was getting better, but I honestly think it's gotten worse. It's kind of like when Shatner just stopped giving a fuck, and he's just like, you know what, I'm just going to Shatner it. He just it's kind of like, or Hunter S. Thompson when he just finally he's like, I'm just going to be Hunter S. Thompson. I'm not going to be a real person anymore.
Duke.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
You just get these guys that are they just stop being people and they just become their character, their celebrity. It's really strange. I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
What of the predictions in this film have actually come true? So you've got the Cubbies almost made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Flying cars again. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bupkis.
Man, what was it? There was something about
Pizza
Hut. Because I remember, there was something strange, like a prediction about their home life that came true, and I for some reason I was thinking Pizza Hut, but that's not it. There was something really strange that they predicted in the house, the McFly house, and I cannot remember what it is now in the future.
Was it internet? Not internet, but like what we're doing right now.
I think it might have been, yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. They had the video conferencing, and it looked a lot like Skype and Google Hangouts and stuff like that. It was really strange. But there was a couple things because someone posted it on Facebook. Awful. Sorry, I should have had that ready. But they predicted a couple things, and it was like that house. If you watch that scene alone, that's probably where they got most of their predictions right. Because they had the smart house thing, where the house was centrally wired. And had kind of like an AI running stuff like that. They got that right. That's starting to happen right now.
Cool, yeah.
So it's the teleconferencing, fax machines. No, we've kind of leveled out of flat faxes. But it's if you watch that scene, there's a lot of stuff that it's actually almost spot on. So.
And the shoes are coming. The self-lacing shoes. I heard it on Good Morning America. The self-lacing shoes are coming. Now they do already have. For some stupid, ridiculous amount of money, the shoes that he wore that looked like something that...
They're just replicas. Yeah, Nike made replicas of his shoes, but they don't strap themselves up. But they are working on self-fitting clothes, so smart fit clothes.
The jacket?
Yeah, well, luckily it'll look better than just an accordion type of thing. But, these are clothes that are smarter in terms of fitting, and I'm not just talking about Spanx.
Yeah.
But that you can adjust the length depending on what you need, and they're even working on clothes that it's a durable material. It's very flexible. It can transform itself into different clothes based on your needs. So long sleeve, short sleeve, changing lengths of pants and skirts without looking like zip on, zip off, or breakaways or Velcro and shit like that. So,
and kind of tying into developing that sort of technology, Google has that new what is it called? I forget what the project's called, but they actually integrate touch sensitivity into clothing. So there's actually
for strip clubs?
No, but it's you can have a jacket and if you just like would wipe across like this, it would control your phone. So if you went like that, it would go to the next song in your playlist, or it would go to your next email, or like so it's like touch like or like your jeans. You could like tap something on your hip and it would pick up your phone.
Just keep dialing your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. So like now you could slap someone's butt and actually dial. So.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever like done like this and then like that on your jeans? You go like that and then like that on your jeans.
No.
Automatically. This and this. And then that changes. It's like keep moving, doing the neutron dance. Shit, moving, doing the like a booger in my jeans. Now I'm doing the fucking neutron dance.
Oh my god.
Remember, Ed, back in the 90s, the early 90s, the thermo-colored clothes that like you'd put on the
Hypercolor.
Hypercolor, and then you would, Carl would remember it too then, he was a little lad. But like, they always made the t-shirts, which were sensitive. After a few washings, it would go away. But they never made the shorts because the crotches would always be colored.
And the ass crack.
The ass crack specifically, and the crotch just would always be like hot pink, and the rest of it's yellow.
Yeah, there were limits.
It would be like that, was it the Electric 6 or the Electric 5 that had that danger, danger, high voltage, where it's like just the crotches just light up.
The crotches, even the horse's crotch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got, what was the hat? Wasn't there like a multicolored hat? Was there a purpose for that, or was it just to look future?
The funny thing is that I actually had a hat kind of similar to it that I bought at a dollar store because it looked kind of like that hat. And it was like a sparkly purple sort of nylonish looking hat. It was really strange. But I bought it 100% because it kind of almost looked like the hat from Back to the Future too.
That's awesome.
Now, was there also it might have been, and maybe I saw another one of these films.
Yeah,
I remember a Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws
like a hologram. Yeah.
It was Jaws like 12, and it like. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in there.
That was okay.
And again, something else that they kind of predicted, and not so much holograms, but 3D movies actually made a resurgence. Like, who would have expected that? Like, back then, no one would have thought that, like, 3D movies are going to come back. Like, if you have asked me 10 years ago, like, if 3D movies were going to come back, I would say you're an idiot. Gimmick like that.
One thing that was really forward-thinking, and of course has gone apparently nowhere, it showed up in the first Back to the Future, and it just is, everybody uses it in the future of the Back to the Future. What a stupid thing. What a terrible sentence. And that's Mr. Fusion. Mr. Fusion was genius, that you could just throw, they didn't really address any real, like, ecological concerns in the future. They weren't like, well, yeah, of course, Dad, that's where green energy, yada yada. No, nobody talked about any of that shit. But instead of recycling, you could just take your garbage and chuck it in Mr. Fusion, and it would just power your car just by breaking down whatever you put in there. That includes body parts. I'm just saying.
That's some Rick and Morty level shit right there. I can
it's got to come up.
Rick chopping up someone and using them as fuel for their car.
Like Rick talking and throwing it in there like a Vegematic, and then it'll be like, like, is that a hand? No, don't worry, that's not a hand.
Morty.
It's not a hand.
Hand me that arm, Morty. Morty.
He just kind of, wait, hold on. Just caps it.
Oh, that'd be
that's
awesome.
Such a beautiful idea of, we do need to worry about renewable energy. We do need to worry about clean burning fuels or electricity. But it's still a pretty awesome idea for the garbage we do have to be able to do more with it. So. And
I've always loved that idea because that was even comes up in the Warren Ellis comic Transmetropolitan, where they have the matter reconfigure, where like you just throw garbage in and it makes shit for you. It's like, or also kind of Star Trek does it also with the so.
Yeah.
I think it would have been so cool if in Back to the Future it would have gotten all preachy and talked about stuff like that.
It would have been really cool.
Wouldn't it have been cool and funny if that movie would have actually talked about like green energy?
You know what? Honestly, if you would have given it like probably another 5 to 10 years, it would have been super preachy.
I might have even watched the second movie.
You know what? If they do it now, there's this based on a lot of the remakes that I've been seeing, like RoboCop and other shit. They would probably take all of the reasons that you want to watch it in the first place. They would just take it and shit all over it because they'd be trying to like get preachy or prove a point.
Right.
Like RoboCop was like, no, we really want to get to know Alex Murphy. Like, what's he thinking? What's he feeling? Like, no, he's RoboCop.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
RoboCop.
no one cares about Alex. Everyone wants RoboCop.
Just we get it. We know. Go. So, yeah, they may just go ahead and get, like, really global warming. That'll probably be the crux of the plot, is Biff steals the car, and then global warming's a reality, and then we have to, like, go to, like, the floating town of Marty McFly the Third, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, yeah, so the whole movie you're like, cool. And at the very last 3 minutes you're like, oh, that shit was, like, real. Oh, now I
That's
feel
what they talk about, yo. This is shit they talk about the news.
that's what I was telling you about.
They just kind of like they pop into like Waterworld.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
That'd be great.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, man.
Ninja Turtles at the very end. Oh, it's about apartheid.
It's about apartheid.
It's about human injustice. Oh,
I get
3D
it.
snuff.
But you know, like that's the funny thing is like, because I sit here thinking about movies that are like that, but man, like it seems so heavy-handed now. But like you look back at a movie like Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, where like they go to save the whales, really strong like ecology and like like save the planet sort of message there, but it didn't come across as preachy. It's like something happened like in the 90s that everything got super preachy. I think people just like lack subtlety and they can't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a lot of that. So.
But you know what's not subtle? VORradio.com.
No, in your face.
It's overt, right out there, right at you.
It's just hanging. It's like VOR just hanging in your face.
it's just overt. It's brazen.
Give it a tickle.
Brazen. Oh, brazen. I love it. But yes, VORradio.com. It is your location to find everything Voice of the Republic. You can find our YouTube page, our iTunes subscription information, contact information for the Republicom, so you can call in and be featured in the episode, kind of like what we're going to be doing tomorrow in segment 4. So call in. Leave your feedback on YouTube. We try to comment back on that whenever we can, as long as you're not being a dickhole about Star Wars Rebels. But yeah.
No, call up, be a dick.
What?
If you want to know anything about Jamie Baca, go to VORradio.com.
That's right. Listen to our
all day long.
But yeah, so head over to VORradio.com, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Come to the Facebook, talk to us.
Yeah, always there, always where they talk to you. Cool.
Yeah. I was posting on the Facebook group right before we started recording today, because we were talking about the new Batman vs Superman trailer and how went from being, hey, I'm kind of sold on this, to wait, this is kind of garbage, all within 3 minutes.
Amazing.
Was.
You could get in on that instant revelations and instant heartbreak. VORradio.com. Cool. Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow with a pretty astute movie, a very intelligent flick, and still holds up. I was just watching it. I didn't want to do the show. I was like, oh my god, 20 more minutes. Minority Report.
Oh!
Never mind the cruise. We're gonna take care of that tomorrow. So that's it. See you in the future.
But till then,
the Force. Sorry.
May the Force be with
your asses.
Rock 'em, sock 'em.